So, good day. Today I will be presenting the data flow diagram of an online shopping system. A data flow diagram is a visual representation that shows how data moves throughout the system. So it helps us understand how information is inputted, processed, stored, and outputted. So in this presentation, I will first explain the level 0. This is the level 0 data flow diagram or DFD, also known as the context diagram, which gives us a high-level overview of the entire system and its interaction with external entities. So this is the overview of our level 0 or context diagram. So this diagram shows the whole online shopping system as one single process and highlights how it communicates with the outside world. So the green one, which is the online or the main process, is the online shopping system. So this represents the entire e-commerce platform. All activities such as user login, product selection, under processing, and payment handling happen inside this system. But at this level, we don't yet show those internal steps since we are in level 0 DFD context diagram. So we have the external entities. So what are the external entities? So external entities are the factors outside the system that exchange data with it. So either the inputs they receive. So first is the customer. So the customer is the primary user of the system, online shopping system. So the data being sent from the customer to the system is registration details once the customer logs in or register. Then next is the login information. Next will be the order details. So our online shopping system also sent um, information to the customer such as product information, order confirmation, and payment status. Number 2 is the admin. So this admin to our system gives us the product updates and price updates. So the admin will be inputting the product updates or the price updates. Then from system to admin, this one is sales reports and order reports from the customer. Next, our next external entity is payment gateway. So the payment gateway is an external service that securely processes online payments such as Stripe, um, PayPal, and any other payment gateway. So also, the payment gateway will return to the system to give the payment confirmations if the payment has succeeded or not. Number 4 will be our delivery service. So the delivery service handles the shipment of the products to the customer. So just like if we order through online shopping, our products will be shipped once we are done with the shipping information. So for the conclusions with the context diagram, in summary, so the context diagram provides a high-level view of how the online shopping system interacts with external entities. It shows the major data exchange throughout, going into internal processing, like this one, the arrow going to the system, and the internal functions of the system are further explained into our level 1 data flow diagram. So this one will be our level 1 detailed data flow diagram. So I will now be explaining the online system process. Unlike the context diagram, this level breaks down the system into its major internal processes, shows where the data is stored, and explains how information flows between different parts of our system. So our level 1 will be the user account. So we have the main processes. We have this level 1, level 2, level 3, process orders, level 4, and level 5. So for number 1, we have the um, manage user account. So this process handles all user accounts activities such as registration and login. So the data flow will be the customer sends registration and login details to this process. The process stores and retrieves user information from D1, using the database. Then after verification, it sends login informations back to our customer. Next will be number 2 is the uh, manage products. So this process is responsible for displaying and maintaining product informations. So the customer, this customer sends out the product search request. Then the system retrieves product details from Ditto product database. This one. Then the product information is then sent back to the customer. So next will be the admin can add or update the product's price through this process. So for our number 2, manage products, so the admin can also add or update products and prices during this process. So we have the interactions of our users or the customer, and also have the admin interactions. Next is the process order. The process order is that process manages the customer's shopping cart, checkout, order, and order creation. So the data flow will be the customer sends a cart items and order details, this one. Then the process checks out product availability by interacting with Ditto, this one, Ditto. Then product database, then this completed order is saved in D3 order database, this one. So once we are done with the order, so it will be stored in the D3 ordered database. So a payment request is then forward for 4.0, this one, process payment. Then next for our process payment, so this process handles the communication with the external payment gateway. So this one. So this is the external entity for the processing payment. So the data flow will be payment information is sent to the payment gateway. Then the gateway returns the payment result, this one. Then the transaction details are stored in D4 payment record. So we have this database storage. Then a payment confirmation is sent back to the process order, this one, and will be sent out to the customer. Next is the last is the 5.0, which is the managed shipping. So this processes is responsible for arranging product delivery of the customer. So the data flow will be shipping details are received from the 3.0, this one, process order. Then a delivery request is sent to the delivery services, this one. Then a shipping status is updates are sent back to the customer, so this one. The next is the data. So the data stores. So we have this data stores, which is the D1 is user database. So stores customers account details, login information, registration informations. Then the data will be the product database, and it stores the product information, prices given by the admin, and also the stock update. Then the D3 will be order database, and this stores the customer's order. So from the customer's request, so this will be the database which will stores the order from the customer. Then the D4 will be the payment records, stores payment transaction details. So we have the process payment. Once it is done, so it will proceed to our database storage for payment records. So in summary, the level 1 DFD shows how the online shopping system is divided into major processes and how data flows between users, process, data stores, and external services. This level provides a clear understanding of how the system operates internally compared to the level 0 context diagram. So I think that's it for our online shopping system, the EFD, from level 0 context diagram or the general diagram, then level 1 diagram, which is the detailed diagram. Thank you so much for listening, and if you can click subscribe button, please click. Thank you so much.